Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at the Abripanes mod, which adds these stained glass panes, which you can see in front of me here in this large frame I created. Or this, I don't know what this is, but it's a thing. It exists. It's there. The sun is just coming up, so I timed this perfectly. So as you can still tell right now, these do create a little bit of light, just a wee smidge, enough that you can see, but not enough that you can see well. If we go someplace super dark like this cave here, like you can pretty much see themselves, but that's kind of about it. Doesn't really do too much for illumination outside of that, which is fantastic because if you are, well, maybe it's not fantastic, but it's great for doing mosaic type stuff such as this. This is kind of annoying because there's that rocket shaped outcropping. Yeah, this really isn't much better. Now there's other mountains, but there's this nice wall. And yes, I intentionally made this where the colors don't follow the same pattern just to bug the living daylights out of all of those OCD people. So you will notice that we have white, green, blue, and then I have green, white, pink. Yes, and then I have another green here. Like there's too much green. It doesn't go in order. It also does not follow the like the pattern or whatever you want to call it. So this is how I got it. If you do I don't know why that didn't pull up. Why is that not? That's weird. Oh, duh, because I'm on the Tools tab. Let's go to All. And let's try that again. There we go. So this is the order they come up in. I don't know if this is necessarily red, green, blue, indigo, violet. I don't know if that really follows Roy G. Biv well at all. But yeah, I also didn't use that order because, you know, that'd be too commonplace. It would make too much sense. But if you did want to make a large mosaic, such as this, they work quite nice. And then at nighttime or just in dark areas, they kind of glow a little bit so you can see them from a distance, kind of simulating the effect of, you know, a stained glass window with lighting inside, without necessarily having to have lighting inside, especially because on a large thing like this, trying to do an even lighting from the inside would be fairly difficult. Without, I mean, I guess if you put a bunch of torches on, but that would look kind of dumb. Actually, I don't even know if you can put a torch on these. Probably can. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to. Yeah. These work very similar to the X panes, which is what we're seeing here. So if you have, you know, a corner, you can do a corner and the glass will meet up like that. And if you have, I think they pretty much connect to anything. So we have a wall there, they connect to that. One thing I have found that's kind of annoying is if you put a single one on, sometimes it'll go on the wrong direction. That's because I was looking that way and it goes to your face to the direction. But once you put a second one in place, there we go, they will connect. There are these little lines that you see, which is just the nature of alpha within Minetest. And there are some weird circumstances, like this blue wall here becomes invisible when we're behind this pink, but then partially becomes visible, this part here, through this upper window, but it's not visible through the lower window at all. And then again here we see some extra painting there that we can't see from other places. It's goofy. Some of these appear to go invisible, but I don't think they're actually going invisible. I think it's just the color is making them look invisible. Well, now here they're all invisible. No, they're still there. They're just very difficult to see. Here I see all of them, but that row and those three, which those are orange and blue. Why would pink make that invisible? I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. It's just a limitation of the engine. There's not really much that can be done about it. Crafting for these is pretty simple. So just like making your standard panes of glass, same recipe, but you drop a piece of dye in, and then any colors you can create. You can't make brown, you can't make black, you can make white though. You just put one dye in the center on the bottom. I think it has to be in the center. Yep. Well, okay, evidently you can't make pink, which is weird because we have... Oh, that's red. Okay, never mind. I guess we don't have pink. Yep, it does have to be in the center. You get 16 panes. I believe, although I'm not 100% sure because I haven't tested this, I believe these use the same color scheme as the Abri Glass mod, which was actually created by the same person, hence the same names, I assume, or same start of the name, prefix, whatever. I'm assuming they are the same colors, so you could use these in conjunction with those and the colors would match up. I'm assuming. Again, I didn't actually test that, so I'm not 100% sure. Little pro tip, cheat, hint tip, I don't know what to call this. This is what I did though. This is what I call a pro gamer move right here. Of course, you have to have fly to do this, but so as it turns out, it can be difficult to place a wall full. Actually, I should go from here. It can be difficult to place a wall full of glass because you have to stack them on top of each other, but it's actually really easy to place the glass on the face of a surface. So you can just do this, 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 and that. And then let's go ahead and do orange down to there. And let's do two purple ones here. This isn't particularly anything. It's just some weirdness. Then we'll fill in around with yellow. And then we'll go down to the very bottom and we'll do this slightly different colored. And that was so much easier than trying to do this. Okay, so we have 3 of those, and then we need to do 3 more. So we have to click at this very thin edge, because if we're too far back, it goes there. If we're too far forwards, it goes here. And well, I have creative on, so that's why I can dig through the ground so fast. But yes, it can be quite tedious to do that. But it's much easier if you throw up a little sand scaffolding temporary kind of thing. Sand being my item of choice because of this. And then you just knock it down once you're done. Like so. Ta-da! Beautiful stained glass window. That's what I did for this big one here. Because I wasn't about to try to actually place all those on those thin edges. This goofy structure originally was just supposed to be a straight line, but I misplaced a couple, so then I put some on top just to demonstrate the functionality of it. But yeah, that's it. The Abripanes or stained glass windows, basically. They light up at night a little bit. That's what it would actually look like at nighttime. Quite beautiful. The little artifacts along the edge between the purple and orange and some of the things you're seeing here. Again, that's kind of engine stuff that we can't really do anything about. So it is what it is. But that is the mod. Links are all on my website, as always. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another mod review, and I'll see you then.